Really? A silly fuse? That was it? Welcome to PaleriderTV. Yeah, a stupid fuse. That was the reason my Qualcomm had no power. And I felt so stupid when the tech came out and was checking everything. He says, "Does your city horn work?" I said, "Yeah." So he's hitting on the horn and it wasn't honking. I said, "Well, most of the time it works. Every once in a while it won't work." He said, "How about your dome light?" I said, He opened the door. Dome light didn't work. If it worked when I flipped the switch on the dash here, it would come on. But I noticed the other night, the door, when I was getting in and it was dark out, the dome light wasn't coming on. That's happened before too, where it went out and came back on, started working. So I didn't put two and two together that, now I didn't know about the horn because I haven't tried to use the city horn since the Qualcomm went out on my way over here to Arkansas. So I didn't think about that. And he started messing around, checking the horn and all that. He went in the fuse box below down here and he found the fuse that was for that. It's the same fuse that goes off the door lamp and the city horn. It's the same fuse that runs the Qualcomm system. So, man, I felt kind of stupid because, I don't know, I should have checked the fuses, but it didn't really enter my mind. I just thought maybe it was a loose connection wherever they hooked the power to or something. So I didn't know. I didn't have a clue. So now you know, if your Qualcomm system goes out and there's just no power to it whatsoever, check your fuses. I don't know if all the trucks are set up on that system where it's running off the door lamp and the city horn fuse or not, but if it does, just check your fuse box first before you spend any type of money or take the time out to go to a shopping. So when I got finished, I went over to the safety department. I had to get, and I've been running paper logs since the Qualcomm went out, but Qualcomm was showing I was still in Aberdeen, Maryland. Aberdeen, North Carolina, not Maryland, North Carolina. That's where the Qualcomm went out, was in Aberdeen. Well, it was showing I was still over there. So all that I did from Aberdeen over to here wasn't registered on the e-log. So I had to go back, figure out my logs with the safety director over there, Miss Connie, and got all that straightened out. Had to turn those in. Now the thing about it is they won't start showing my proper recap until 8 days according to her. So trying to figure the recap and all that. I used to have a good system back when we used to run paper with this sheet here. You do your recap. Well, I kind of lost track of how I'm going to do that, but we're going to have to do it again because I'm really going to have to keep up with the hours. But she wrote down my available hours so I can keep track of them and not run out. But she says, since my record as far as the e-log, I don't have a history of running out of hours, abusing the hours, or abusing the PC or the other stuff. She trusts me. Anybody else, well, not anybody else, but some other people would probably have to take a 34-hour restart and just start fresh again. But she said, I trust you, your record is good. So but just keep track of them. You cannot run over your 70-hour clock. So I got to do my recaps at least for another 8 days till the e-log system catches up to everything. So, what a week. Trying to have a decent week, a good week, and it's always something. You know, I busted the airline, had messed with that all day Monday, and when I really didn't have to, wasted a lot of day when I should have just gone straight down to Napa and got an airline and been done with it. But we got to our delivery on time today with the hour to spare, and so that's a good thing. Got the load delivered and we were on time. So that's it. Hopefully we'll be ready in the morning. I want to chill out the rest of the afternoon, evening, chill out, and be ready to go 8 a.m. 8 a.m. Get some rest, some food, and all that good stuff. Well, just a little update on the Qualcomm. It's aggravating. I know a lot of people hate the e-logs. I love the e-logs. It's so easy. You can look at everything at a glance. You got to deal with the paper log. You got to sit there and figure where you're at, how many miles you drove today, get your old calculator out. You got to do all that stuff, which I was never a big fan of that back in the day anyway. It just always took a lot of extra time. Now you got the e-log, and you just everything at a glance. All that good stuff. So I appreciate everybody watching. Be sure to subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out the last 2 videos I did about the airline. That was crazy. And everybody have a good day. Stay safe.